Hi everybody, it's Tracy from Downward Dog Rising. I'm going to give you a quick abdominal workout right now. So we're going to start in a plank position. So thanks for joining me. If you like my content, please hit like, share, subscribe. That'll help me build my channel. Thank you. Okay, let's begin. When you come into your plank, make sure you don't let your shoulders hike. Draw them away from the ears. And then I want you to do a couple little sternum lifts and drops. Breastbone, sternum lifts away from the mat. And then you're gonna gently release the sternum down. When you lift up your sternum, spread the load across the shoulder blades in your back. Feel the energy lift up out of your wrists so you don't feel like you're hurting your wrist. You're distributing the weight across your middle back. 2 more. Last one. All right. Next, do a cat-cow. You're going to exhale as you stretch, lengthen your spine for cow. Inhale. And then exhale. I'm just going to move a little bit. All right. So you're just going to go like this. Abdominals tighten in. Feel the stretch between your blades, mid-back. Head away from tail, cow, and then cat. Feel stretch mid-back between your blades. 2 more. And last one. Okay. Fingers wide, palms press out. Keep pelvis in direct line with your shoulders. Avoid hiking up like that. Just stay low. Walk feet out, right foot out, left foot out, right foot in, left foot in. Out, out, in, in. Draw your 2 hip points close together. Out, out, tighten core to spine, in. Keep lifting breastbone away from mat. Weight across shoulder blades. 5, and 4. 3 more. Last 2. Last one. Step together. Come down. Press hips over heels. You can either do that, bringing yourself closer to the mat, or you can have your feet to stand on, protecting your knees, whatever feels good. Really stretch sternum, breastbone through the arms. A little rest pose, Balasana. Okay, we're going to come back into our plank. This time we're going to change our lead leg that we started on. So instead of stepping out with right foot first, switch, step out with left foot first. Walk out, connect. Make sure your entire body feels aligned, shoulders directly above hips. Lengthen, front ribs meet back ribs. Take a step out with the left foot, then the right. Then the left goes in, then the right goes in. Out, out, in. 8 more. Keep drawing your 2 hip points together. 7. Keep the length from head to tailbone. 6. And 5. Keep lifting breastbone away from mat. Tighten core in. 4. And 3. 2 more. Last set. Now when you come back this time, hips stay right above your knee joints. We're going to go into puppy pose, melting heart. Pull your breastbone forward and through the 2 arms. Really stretch, and we're going to lengthen from armpits to palms, spread fingers wide. Forehead can rest on mat. Now really stretch, pull your breastbone through the 2 arms. Knees in line, just right under your hips. Feel the stretch across the shoulder blades in your back. Really stretch breastbone forward through. One more deep inhale. And slowly make your way back up to the mat. Okay, so we're going to do another set of planks. What I want you to do on this set of planks, just keep drawing the two hip points closer together in front. We're going to press the floor away, lift breastbone, keep spine neutral, nice and long. On this one, stretch your legs out long, stretch your head away from the tailbone, and then I'm going to have you do opposite elbow to knee. We're going to do 9 more, same leg, square pelvis out, 8, 7, and 6. Keep drawing core tight. 5, 4, and 3, 2. Hold plank for 5, for 4, front ribs and back ribs, 3, and 2. Okay, we're switching sides now. Knee to elbow, square your pelvis. 9, 8, scoop in. 7, 6, try to touch knee to elbow. 5, 4 more, work those obliques. 3 more, 2 more, last one. Okay, keep spine long. Hold for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and come back in. Awesome. So once you come back in, you're going to go straight back into a little release rest pose. Balasana. I'm going to check the time. Okay. Hold here. Really stretch armpits to palms. Breathe into low back 3 more times. Come up to hands and knees. Okay, we're going to do one more set of plank. Press palms away. Take the legs straight out. So this set, you're going to do elbow, elbow, back. Switch sides. Elbow, opposite knee, elbow, switch sides. Back, back again. Keep switching sides, opposite, same, and back. Opposite, same, and back. Opposite, same, back. 4, and back. 3, and back. 2, and back. Ooh, it's burning. Last set. Hold it here for 5, for 4, for 3, front ribs and back ribs, 2 more. Come all the way in. All right, we're going to turn to our side. We're going to modify this one. You're going to keep a straight line, shoulder, elbow, wrist, and then we're going to go into our side plank. I want you to work bottom obliques. Feel like they wrap around. You're lifting your bottom ribs, your bottom hip away from your mat. You're going to keep a straight line, cross shoulders, chest, open those collarbones far and wide. We're going to walk our bottom leg straight out. You can do it this way if you like to modify. So you're just going to walk your bottom leg straight, push the floor away, open your shoulders, your chest, stretch arm overhead, come back, and 9, blades pull down the back, and 8, keep lifting bottom rib cage, bottom hip bone away from mat, and 7, chest is open, 6, I want to strengthen those bottom obliques, and 5, and 4, good, 3 more, I'm shaking like a leaf, I need some fluid in me, come all the way in, come down. Now from here, you're gonna take one shin to the front of the mat, and then we're gonna take the opposite leg straight back. What I want you to do here, you're gonna feel this hip release, Try to ground into each one of your sits bones. Then from here, I want you to just rise up through your entire spine. You're going to take this right arm, if you have your right leg behind you, right arm lifts up. You're going to rotate to left knee. And I want you to just do a little rotation here, stretching out the sideline. Collarbones are wide. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time. Breathing in, breathing out. Just doing a little deer pose. Flex your foot, rise up. We're going to gently stretch forward. See if you can stretch over both legs. You can come down to your forearms if you like, or you could just have your arms reach. I'm catching myself with my back sits bone off the mat. I'm going to pull back out of the stretch a little bit because I don't want to take my sits bones with me. Rise up, sink down through pelvis. If you catch yourself bringing one of your sits bones with you, pull back like I just did so you keep your pelvis grounded into the mat. We root down through our sits bones. Keep our root chakra grounded into the mat. Stay here and breathe. I'm hip hinging, so I'm not bending my spine. Just hinging to where I can maintain pelvic stability on the mat. In time, your back will become more flexible, where you can actually keep your pelvis grounded, rise up to top of head, and stretch your body forward away from your pelvis without bringing it with you. So that's the goal. Just start right where you are right now. Slowly, we're going to come out of the stretch, come in, and then I'm going to have you take legs, other side of body. Again, wrist, elbow, shoulder, same alignment. You don't want to be way out there and then put the integrity of your shoulder at risk, because you need to have all your joints aligned for proper joint mechanics and to distribute the weight equally through your body. Okay, so we're going to open the chest, open the collarbones, rise up, and just have your, if you want it easier, you can stagger the legs. Harder, you'd have your feet one on top of the other. And basically, collarbones are wide. Lift your bottom hip, lift your bottom ribs. We're just going to stretch our arm overhead, anchor the blades down the back. Let's do 10 of these. 9. Work those bottom obliques. Think of these wrapping you. Keep your body stable. And 7. Keep pressing the floor away. 6. We're going to strengthen those obliques and your shoulder blades and your back. 5 and 4. 3 more. 2 more. Keep that long line, head to tailbone. And last one. Okay, now we're going to just lower down to our mat. So we're going to do deer and a little stretch on the other side. So you're going to have your back leg, your shin parallel, quad, femur bones parallel, front leg, shin, ankle parallel. You can also bring your ankle a little closer. Notice what you do with your weight distribution into your pelvis. Ground into each one of your sits bones. Rise up to the top of your head. Create length in your spine first. Take your left arm overhead. Slowly rotate towards opposite side of knee. And I just want you to do a little seated twist. Feel that space right in between your shoulder blades. A little bit of rotation through the middle part of our spine for mobility. 3 deep inhales here. Head away from tailbone. 2 more. And 1 more. So we just return back center. Notice if each half of your pelvis has equal weight. I don't want you to lean entirely onto one sits bone because that'll unlevel your pelvis and throw your hips out of alignment. We don't want that. Sink down, rise up. Right here, hip hinge, lengthen to top of head. Now for deer, let's see. Does that back hip stay down? I'm only going as far forward so I don't take my hip with me. Yep, right there. If you can rest your forearms on the mat, please do so. If you can rest your forehead and go all the way down, think of flat back neutral, hinging all the way forward from your hips. Over time, your hips will stretch out more. Your low back will get a deeper lengthening to it, and you'll be able to go further forward without forcing it. Deer is done in yin yoga. Breathe across each side of your low back right now. Keep lengthening the top of your head away from your tailbone. Feel each sits bone in contact with the mat under your body. There's a crow. I hear him. Couple more deep inhales here. Really stretch and elongate your spine. Feel sides of waist lengthen too. And last one, deep inhale. And deep exhale. Slowly make your way back up. All right. Then from here, I'm just going to take our legs, turn fingertips out, little knee sway side to side. So we're just doing a little windshield wiper, come back center. Now from here, I'm going to have you lie down on your mat. Feet are hip width apart. And I want you to keep collarbones wide. We're going to lift pelvis straight up. Feel length, energy line, shoulders, hips, past the knees. Press feet firm into mat. Keep the knees aligned so they don't splay out sideways. If you want, you could take your hands under your back, shoulders down and back, collarbones wide, clasp the fingertips together. And just stay here for a moment. Keep the length in your spine. Tailbone stretches long away from your breastbone. Open collarbones, press down into all four corners of your feet. No weight in neck. Feel those glutes turn on. Abdominal scoop in. Keep pressing hips to sky. Gently, we're going to unclasp our fingertips, our hands. Float your arms right above shoulder height, no weight in neck. Weight across shoulder blade shelf. Inhale. Exhale. Come down one vertebra. And again, inhale. Exhale, come down to the next. Feel the space between the blades. Touch down on mat. One more time. Breathe in. Put the next vertebra down. And again. Next vertebra, use the exhales to come down. All the way till your tailbone connects. Hug knees to chest. Breathe into the space mid-back between the two shoulder blades. Gently take knees straight in line over hip sockets. Instead of butterfly, I should say cactus. Cactus your arms. Chest opens wide. Bring both knees to one side. And just either look straight, if that feels good, on your neck. If you want a deeper stretch, turn, look opposite the knees. You're rooting down this right shoulder blade into the mat. Feel space as that blade peels away from the center of your spine. Couple deep inhales, little recline twist before we close out. One more deep inhale here. Return center. Maybe put your feet back down, bridge up. Make sure hips are straight, level, even. Knees in line with hips. Now I'm going to rotate the other way. Now your left shoulder blade is grounding into the mat. If one side's tighter, you can let knees lift a little. Allow that left shoulder blade to unravel from the center of your thoracic spine. Collarbones wide, open your chest, open your shoulder, open your heart. Last inhale. Gently release. Return back center, hug knees to chest, breathe into that space right in between your two shoulder blades. Exhale, release. Little Shavasana. Just let your mat hold you up. Feel peaceful, centered, and grounded. You just renewed your energy for the day. Let your hips, your back release. Feel those abdominals pull apart, breathing into the sides of those ribs. Just incorporating everything into this short practice today. So you can return to work with a sense of calm and balance. One more deep inhale here. We're just going to wiggle our hands, wiggle our feet, shake out our legs. Extend those arms overhead. Stretch head away from tailbone. Create length and space in your spine. We're going to slowly roll to our right side. Fold knees in. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, release, press up. You're going to come into Sukhasana. Take a deep inhale here. Let's close out our practice. Thank you for joining me today, everybody. The light within me acknowledges the light within you. So appreciate you for joining. Peace. See you again soon. Bye.